This morning's torrential rain not only made area roadways challenging, but it caused a host of other issues around the Port City and beyond.
Most certainly did. That water was just about everywhere. Our Lee Peck on this story tonight. And Lee, the streets not the only thing overwhelmed.
Well, no, they weren't, Lenise and Shelby. If you haven't seen it already, the best video of the day shot by our chief photographer, Randy Lowe. A manhole downtown really coming to life, illustrating not only the power, but the force behind today's flash flooding.
When it rains, it pours. The Port City knows that all too well, especially here lately. From jumping manholes to stranded drivers relying on the help of good Samaritans. There was no escaping the floodwaters for some. The causeway also saw its share of drivers needing assistance.
Now, when people come and they be going too fast, they pushes the water over instead of slowing down and looking out for other people. They just be going. So now look at my friend's car. He came before the water came out like this here, and it just swooped him on over in the ditch. And now he got a problem.
Then there's this. Sewage overflows, an ongoing problem for both malls and the Pritchard Waterworks and Sewer Board. By far one of the worst areas, Chin and Butt Street. The smelly raw sewage draining off into area waterways.
And it's the same spot at Chin and Butts. You may remember back in September of last year, nearly 1.3 million gallons of raw sewage overflowed. What's doing it again today? It hadn't rained in hours, but as you can see, it is still freely flowing with no signs of letting up.
Meanwhile, all that rain had the litter trap working overtime, collecting cups, bottles, and a whole lot more, which should have found its way to a trash can and not into a Slava Creek. And just like that, the sun is back out, but folks still talking about Mother Nature behind her back.
There were parts of Government Street I've never seen flood before that were actually starting to flood. So it was crazy. It never stopped.
It was horrible. You know, that's what it takes when you're the #1 rainiest city in the United States. But the roads were very slippery. They were very wet. It was consistent rain. It was flooding in a lot of areas that are normally not flooded because the rain was just so thick.
And malls reporting more than 40,000 gallons of sewage overflow. We're still waiting on Pritchard's numbers, and we're just now learning that Fairhope reporting 25 to 50,000 gallons of overflow near their Thompson Hall lift station. So guys, a lot of water on both sides of the bay today. Reporting live tonight in Mobile, Lee Peck, Fox 2 News.